The fighting that broke out in South Sudan's capital 4 days ago has killed over 200 people. The situation in the world's newest nation has caused concern among top UN officials and its neighboring countries. Scores of Ugandan traders are in Juba doing businesses. Many of them are trapped in the clashes between troops loyal to President Salva Kiir and those of Vice President Riek Machar. Now, the police in Uganda have warned business people intending to travel to South Sudan against doing so.
As a precaution, we are urging all business persons and the general public with plans to travel to the South Sudan that the security situation is still tense and potentially dangerous as the clashes between the rival forces continue.
Arua Park in Kampala is where most trucks and buses heading to South Sudan are based. The park normally bristles with activity, but the fighting in the neighboring country has significantly affected business.
Olutalo lwayingidde Sudan. Kyetukyakola abasudani be tubadde tuguze ebintu era emmoloka zonna muzirabye ku Arua Park nkalu n'Arua Park tekukyali muntu yenna agula kintu. Era naffe obuliri buubuli tuli mu kwebaka twebase bwebase.
The chairman of Kampala City Traders Association, Everest Kayondo, says the unrest has affected Ugandan traders in both countries.
That our export to Southern Sudan would materialize to something like $850, $1 million. It would be quite a good big inflow for Ugandans, and that would be realized only in exports. But again, we have another component of Ugandans who are working there.
There is a high demand for Ugandan produce in South Sudan. Everest says the country is losing billions of shillings daily as a result of the fighting.
Some had just started trekking back to Southern Sudan, and we are looking at now maybe the transactions could amount to about $1 million per day, and now in 3 days of inward bickering, that could amount to something like $3 million.
He also cautions members of the business community against rushing to make quick money in South Sudan because of the lucrative businesses there.
So we are warning them to be very cautious, not to take their lives in their hands, to not risk to go out and make money under the circumstances.
Hundreds of Ugandan traders lost millions of shillings in the violence that rocked South Sudan in 2013. Maurice Ochol, NTV.